What's goody, fam? How's everyone doing? Carvana in the house, first place. How you doing, Carvana? How was your day? I hit that hard deck first. Thank you, Carvana. We got Funky K, Kyle in the house. How you doing, Kyle? I feel like I bumped into you so many times today, man. By the way, I didn't get a chance to say hi to you on Ari's. I did, but it ended so abruptly. Hang on, I see a spider over here. Gotta get this thing. Okay. Next, Carvana. Amy, what's going on, Amy? Welcome. Is everyone still here? All right, we got Kyle, we got Amy, Carvana. How's it going, Amy? Amy, I bumped into on Jay's. We got MST in the house. Hello, fam. We all early. Kids are in bed. Did you play a replay for them? I was the first like. I hit that like, y'all. Nivas, what's going on, Nivas? Dude, sorry about the drama earlier today. You know, I don't even know why you were involved in any of that. But it's all good. Ziad, what's going on, Ziad? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream. It's my day off. So, oh, nice. What'd you do on your day off, Carvana? I'm a little early to chat more with Carvana. Nivas, I came early for you. Love is in the air tonight. Me too. Kids are in bed but awake. Yeah, my kids are still chit-chatting. They have to have like a whole long conversation with each other, even though they spend all day in daycare together. They need to catch up. Let me turn on some lighting. I still don't know what the fuck happened. I'm always... Okay, so MST, I'll fill you in. I really don't like talking about the stuff online. I would have rather filled you in on Discord. But anyway, so today on the earlier live stream, I won't mention any names. On the earlier live stream, somebody was being blocked. I was actively chit-chatting with that person, interacting with that person, and they were blocked. Now, if it was the first time, I would understand, you know? But this is the second time it was happening. On another live stream, the same thing happened. And, you know, I quickly was like, oh, that happens, you know, it's natural. But then when it happened again today, and I have been unblocking people from the hide list that I don't understand why they were there to begin with, you know? I don't know who blocked them, but they were good people. And you know how I am about, I'm big on, I hate it when people are blocked or accused of something when they haven't done anything. And it was one of those cases, so it just had to be handled. And you know, I said, you're always welcome here, but it just kept on going on and on and on, and it was just like, enough. And it was a little too dramatic, even with what happened earlier today, but anyway. So now that there's some clarification. Hardik, relaxed. Yes, I am relaxed. So MST, does that clarify everything? Ask me many things, Carvana. I'm waiting for you. Jesus is king. What's going on, brother? What's going on, gangster? How's your day going, brother? Nivas, how was your day? Oh, I wasn't there. Hi, HSecurity. What's up, John Roberts? Good to see you again, brother. How you doing? Welcome, everyone. Oh, shit, while you were talking. Yes. Hi, everyone. I just started good. Let's mow the lawn together. You have a lot of mods. Some people are very sensitive. Yes, I do have a lot of mods. And, you know, the cutoff was supposed to be on Friday, where if they didn't join on Discord, then they get removed. But I can't, like, just do it, you know? I thought it was, yeah, it was. In the morning, it was with Nivas. And I was like, and then I read the chat and there was nothing there. He didn't say anything wrong. John Roberts, Carvana, many more to ask me. Yes, and Nivas has no clue what's going on. All he's focused on, he's got his eyes laser focused on Carvana right now. Yes, sir, now I get it. Okay, good, MST. Nivas, how tall are you? Daniel Berry Sports, how you doing, brother? Including Daniel Berry. Daniel Berry is blocked also. And I was like, why? You know, he's been on here quite a few times. Why was he hidden? And then I unblocked him, and he's been a regular on here, but why was he blocked to begin with, you know? I need to get to the bottom of this. What's good, everyone? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you as well, Daniel. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining in tonight. How was your day? So Nivas wasn't blocked. No, Nivas wouldn't get blocked. I mean, he doesn't do anything. It's just a little flirtatious. Nothing wrong with that. John Roberts, I'm doing real good. HSecurity. Good to hear, John Roberts. Can you elaborate a little further? Like what'd you do today? Don't do it, Hardik. Hi, Daniel. Welcome in. Unified Official. Why do you have that? Have what? Let's mow the lawn. Thank you for the happy poop. Appreciate that, brother. Unified Official. Why do you have what? Why do I have what? The bike? I don't know what you're referring to. Kyle, I'm here, present. You're here for now. You know you're going to disappear in like 2 minutes. You have freaking ADHD. Cal will be here for 1 second and then he bounces. He's got to do something else. Super Obama, sup? Nivas at 6 feet? I don't believe you're 6 feet, Nivas. No way. Hi, Funky. Carvana, your height. Trump sharded. What's going on? Torchwood, welcome. Do it, Nivas too. Damn, sounds personal. Hi, Funky MST. John Roberts. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you, John Roberts. Thank you for the happy poop. Let's mow. Nivas 5, 6. Hi, John. Welcome in. Hit that like button. Your weight. You never ask a woman her weight, Nivas. Come on now. Sia in the house. What's going on, Sia? How's your day going? Rishit Basan, good morning. Sundar Pichai, how are you? I'm doing well, Rishit. I just got back from Google headquarters. We were talking about the new Gemini updates. It's stressful, man. I don't even want to talk about work, man. But that's my work transport vehicle right there. Good to see you, Rishit. Like and subscribe. That's right. Listen to Sia, guys. And check out her channel too. Carvana, Nivas, you never asked a lady that. Nivas is new to all this. He's like, what's your height? What's your weight? I mowed my sister's backyard today and watered the lawn in front and back. Nice. That sounds like a productive day, John. And that was nice of you to do that. Do you have a push mower or a self-propelled, or do you have a ride-on? Kyle, ADHD, not diagnosed, Dr. Harding. Thanks, HSecurity, Nivas. Have you guys taken any time to talk shit about the piece of shit Tate brothers? No, we have not. The Tate brothers, that's, I know who they are. Andrew Tate and the other one. No, we haven't talking shit about them, but I don't know much about them to talk shit about them. My scale says 90210. Hi, MST. I already hit the thumbs up. Nivas Carvana there. My zip code 90210. I'm 5'10", 200 pounds, 8 inches long. There you go, Nivas. Does that pique your interest? He says, oh, nice. 7:58. All right, I'm all caught up. I have 8:59. All right, guys, let me post a question on the screen. Keep things moving. All right, let's see. Poll. Would you raise your kids? Okay, would you raise your kids differently? You will raise mine. Here we go. Here is the first question of the night, guys. And you guys got to tell me why and how, all right? I know some of you are young, you don't have any kids, but there we go. All right, that's perfect. Perfect placement. Let me catch up to the chat real quick. All right, let's see what we missed over here. Let's see. To answer HSecurity, it was an electric push mower. Jesus King is laughing. Carvana, will you take care if I come there 5 days to stay? I kind of like Andrew Tate. He's an asshole, and I like it. Nivas, what's TC? I think take care. Yeah, Mr. Pichai, what is your age? Rishit Basan, I am 46 years old. That's really my real age. MST, I'm actively listening instead of reading the chat. I'm finishing cleaning up my house. It looks like a museum. It'll last till 8 a.m. All good, MST. You go be productive. Do your thing. Do your thing. Hi from Saudi Arabia. Shout out to Saudi Arabia. What's going on, Basil? How you doing? How's your day going? And welcome. Sorry I'm late. I got stuck in a 24-year-old. What's going on, Marky Mark? Good to see you, brother. Did you get any writing time in today? Carvana and us, I don't take care of men. I will be taken care of. Goldblum, what's up? What's going on, Mark? How you doing, brother? Everything's good, man. I have no regrets with quitting Hollywood. You know, it was just getting to be too much. 3, what's going on? 3, where you been, bro? Dude, you don't make it to 30 time. You don't make it to nighttime. What's going on with you, man? You've been MIA on me. Is everything all right? You and Sia disappeared at the same time. Coincidence? Kyle, Mark, ET is not 24. By the way, where is Elizabeth today? Any of you guys seen her? Hey, Buzz, Nivas, Carvana than me. I found a bidet called the Tati Master 3000. That's what's been keeping you busy? Is it like portable where you could carry it to the porta potty? I was raised well. I'm a lady. I don't have any kids. I've never been or want to get married. How old are you, John Roberts? I never saw her face. I was just guessing. Hell yeah, I'm raising them different because they deserve better, and I will be better and will be better men for it. Good for you, MST. But how and why? Well, you said why, but you didn't say how. Nivas, yeah. Hi, Mark Infra. Wait, hang on. I don't know what's going on with YouTube today, but sometimes it just fast forwards. Hang on one second. I'm going to catch up to your messages, guys. Let's see. Hello, H brother. Sorry I have to go. I just came here to say hi to all of you in the chat. H brother, it's 6:30 a.m. morning. Got to get ready for the day. H brother, bye. Justin, thanks a lot for stopping by. I appreciate you, brother. Have a great day. And thanks again, man. Redeemed JC. I'd follow the Bible earlier and raise them as Jesus followed them. Not saying I'd force Jesus on them. I would just come to Jesus. Okay, got it. Got it. All right, that's good that you wouldn't force it on them, but you would introduce it to them, basically. Sup, John, Nivas, Carvana, can you come and stay with me? I'm Indian. Dude, I didn't even know you were Indian all this time. Let's move. Parents were dictatorial. I think I might have done better had they nurtured my natural talents instead of constant insulting, doctor or lawyer or disowned. So what did you end up being? What do you do now? And what natural talents do you wish that they nurtured more? Let's mo. And yes, I would raise my kids with a bidet and tea tree oil. I'm going now, Mr. Pichai, as I have my school. Have a great day at school, Rishit. Get 100 marks, okay? 100 marks. I will join you some other time. Sounds good, Rishit. Hit that like button before you leave, man. And I'll catch you later. Be the smart. I'm doing real good, Mark. How are you, brother? Nivas, if you're asking if you can stay with me, sure. Yes, Sia beat my ass in real life, just recovering from the wounds. Elizabeth is live streaming. Oh, she is. Okay. All right. Sounds. Thanks for letting me know, Justin. Tate is a pedophile. A little beyond just an asshole. All good, John. I am 60. Oh, damn, man. Wow. You don't feel like, let's just say if you were giving advice to a 30-year-old and they said that I don't want to get married, would you say, yeah, you know what, it's fine. I'm happy with it. Or would you say that, no, actually, you know what, I suggest you try to look for a mate because it would get lonely sometimes, And are you happy with this decision? And plus 60 is not too late either, I mean, there are many people who find love at 60, but I mean, it's all up to you. I mean, it seems like you're very content with where you are right now. So more power to you, John. My father was very strict but kind at heart. He believed in discipline a lot. I think discipline is a great thing to instill in your child, you know. But I think you have to do it in a way without being so strict. But you didn't answer the question, N5W. What would you do different? I think, and why and how? I think ET is live. Yeah, Justin just mentioned that. You're welcome. Let's Mo 100%. I agree. I don't have kids either, but I'd raise them the same. All right. That means you had really loving parents. I think very few people would say, I would raise my kids exactly like how my parents raised me. That's kind of saying, that's putting your parents on a pedestal. Like they actually did a really great job for you to say that. Hopefully they're around where you could tell them that that's what you said, you know? Because that, I mean, if my kids were to say that in the future, be like, oh, I want to raise my kids the same way my parents raised me, I would be like, damn, man, I get a badge of honor for that. I don't have a clue how to raise my daughter. I'm just winging it, bro, to see it. Same here, man. I think with my first one, you know, I mean, they're all basically like experiments, right? They're guinea pigs, basically. With my first one, I feel like I made some mistakes, you know, like maybe I was too easy on her with things, or I let her quit things too easy because I wanted to be open-minded about things. I was like, if she doesn't like something, I'm not going to force her to do it. But then she wouldn't like anything, you know, she would try it and she'd be like, nah, I don't like this. And I'm like, all right, if you don't like it, don't worry about it. Don't force yourself. And then she never liked anything, you know. Whereas like I was kind of like forced to do things, and then when you're forced to do it, you get better at it, and then you start enjoying it because you're better at it now, you know. But I don't think I gave her the chance, like forced her enough to just be like, no, stick with it, you know, you're going to enjoy it. But with the other two kids, I'm doing it like completely differently. Howdy party people, what's going on? Blue, how you doing? Congrats on the 100 likes. We have a lot of congratulations and orders, by the way. We have Blue, who hit 100 subs. Congrats to you, Blue. Then we have MST, who, it was a big deal today, big deal, man. She's going to be stacked very soon. But she got certified or licensed to basically handle tows, I believe, on the highway, which is major. And who is the third one? It was a third one. I forgot who it was. Can't remember. Oh, and Matt's feeling a lot better, guys. He made a short today. King, fake it till you make it. Boring. What's up, Zolly Doom? Welcome to the live stream, to the boring live stream. This is all meant to put you to sleep, Zolly. So if it's boring, it's meant for that. Jesus is King. If you have a son in February, he'll be joining the British Army at 18. That's freaking crazy. Nivas, okay, Blue, yes, I am raising them differently. I actually asked them how they are and talked to them. All right, so that's how your parents were different. They wouldn't interact with you. But was it because they were too busy working? Because, you know, like the older generation, they had to hustle, man. You know, they really had to hustle to you know, put food on the table and, you know, make sure that the kids were all right. So was it that they were just too busy? Definitely Blue, sorry to hear that. Zolly, how do we live it up for you? Sarah, yes, I would raise my kids differently. Would probably be a bit more relaxed, less strict, less religious, more curious. My parents are good people overall, but very incurious, not open-minded. I'd say the same thing with my parents. I think with the religion part, because they were kind of like, my mom would force it on me, you know, and then when I would ask questions about it, she would just tell me to shut up, you know, like she'd just be like, you know, don't ask questions. And I'm like, I would, you know, then I didn't want to believe in anything, you know, like I'm not going to just, you know, follow what you tell me to follow. You have to explain to me how this arrow traveled these long distances. Sorry guys, I got messages coming in. But yeah, I think that the curiosity, like you need to be able to let your child be inquisitive. Being inquisitive is a good thing, and let them be curious. We're born to be curious, right? Less religious, less strict as well. I agree with all that. Sarah, it seems like you're Indian. Like you had Indian parents. My parents are good people overall, but very incurious, not open-minded. I think my dad was definitely more open-minded than my mom. Like he would just be like, go ahead, go explore stuff. But he didn't have time. He didn't have time until he retired. And that was because he was just busy hustling. He was busy, working. My mom was constantly also working. I mean, great parents. I'll give them credit. I mean, they raised all four of us. And they did a great job with the means that they had, like with what they were equipped with, no education also. And they did it, so I give them a lot of credit. H, what would your family and employees and business partners say if you spoke in Hardik accent all the time? I do it sometimes, but not with my business partners. I'll do it with my employees and stuff, just joke around and stuff. Well, a lot of people just laugh at it. I mean, I would do it a lot when I was a kid in school. I wouldn't be as strict, but I would teach them about discipline, especially with the mandatory service that is required. John Roberts, I just like being single. All right, well, good for you, John Roberts. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters, right? Carvana, you can come here and stay with me too. John, I think you deserve a partner just like your partner will deserve you to start a family, share a family, and not be alone. I wouldn't have any advice for anyone about getting married. You asked, do you have own your own place? Thanks. My parents aren't around, that they did a great job. My parents aren't around, but they did a great job. Well, rest in peace to your parents. They did do a fantastic job for their daughter to say such kind words about them. I'm in the last leg of an MSN informatics program. I'm a nurse. I was good at physics. I liked learning languages, technology. I might have been like an electrician or an architect or something. That's if they didn't force you. But dude, it seems like you're on the right track right now. You're on the last leg of MSN informatics program. So you ultimately followed your dreams. I'm a nurse. So they kind of forced you to be a nurse. Is that what it is? I was good at physics. I liked learning languages, technology. But all these things you could still pick up on now, You could be an electrician as a hobby, I mean, like not a licensed one because that's going to take up all your time, but all these things you could still do. And dude, a nurse is a great career choice. But are you unhappy with your career now? I guess that's my question to you. I learned too much from the streets, and being so strict on not so many rules was hard. Wait, hang on. I learned too much from the streets, and being so strict and know many rules was hard to not be in trouble. RH, thanks. I don't know, very hypothetical thoughts, but they never let me get involved in things I was interested in. They made me follow their vision. So I guess that's what you would definitely do differently then. Just be a little more laxed. Let your kids kind of create their own path with just a little nudge here and there, but not too pushy, not too controlling. My kids have fun. I'm understanding. I'm lenient, and they're not just there for pretty. Their feelings count. That's great, MSC. And how is like your husband's way of raising them different from yours? Like, would you say one is, the bad guy, one is the good guy, or do you guys keep on flip-flopping? MST, what? Hey guys, and Blue, what's up? Tyson, good to see you, man. How's your day going? I do have an apartment. Oh, I was just messaging Matt in his wall asking how he was. Yeah, Matt's good. He made a short today. I think he's going to be back on Friday. I gained 1 sub, still need 46. Let's Mo, you remember, you can still live stream, man. I told you about that. Only for us, Carvana, currently I'm living alone. At Matt Noah 1, that's right, guys. Guys, if you haven't, please hit that like button. And thumbs up for Matt Noah. Let me pin him right here. But those thumbs up, it blocks his name on my screen. Nivas, that's really good. Hey Tyson, Carvana, your kids need a hotel. You kids need a hotel. Yeah, they really sound like it. Can you guys take it on Discord? Maybe you guys could get to know each other one-on-one, add friend, or you guys can even discuss it in the goon room. They just didn't believe in kids communicating. It was what they said went, and if you cried, they gave you something to cry about. It was the 90s. Yeah, my parents were like that too. I don't remember them ever asking me how my day was, but I remember my dad asking me, like, if I wasn't going out on a Friday, he'd be like, hey, Hardik, what are you doing? Like, get out of the house, go out, go party, go enjoy, you're a kid. But I was depressed. I'm approved for repos, the streets, the highway, and I get city calls. I love this. That is awesome, MST. Big deal, big deal. Shout out to MST. Nice going, MST. Get it, MST. Survival Empire. How's it going, brother? How you doing, man? Welcome back. You've been making it to all the lives, man. Appreciate you. How's your day going? Fill us in. Hey, Survival Anonymous. My parents neglected me. I was the scapegoat of I remember you telling me this, the black sheep. Instead of protecting me, they did the opposite. They heard I was be someone in high school, and had people stalk. Damn, man. Sounds terrible, Anonymous. Survival, like and subscribe. That's right, guys. Hit that like button if you haven't. That's harsh, Anonymous. Not really crazy. All the men in my family serve their country. It's a tradition. And I make you a strong man mentally and physically. Yeah, but I don't know if every man is designed for that, And I feel like forcing a child into that, like if you're saying that, wait, that's what you would do to your child? Like you would just be like, you have to join JIK? Even if they didn't want to? They did that to me too. If I asked, it was because I said so, or because it's like that. And I wanted answers, and I found them elsewhere, and many were wrong answers. Hello, Mark King. Did you serve? Much respect. Yeah, and thank you for your service, King. Appreciate that, man. Hardik, can I adopt you? I'm not adoptable. I'm a grown-ass man. I think Nevis is the type that you could adopt. What's up, Siatong? And I think Nevis is going to get offended by that. Stalk as in watch me to see where I go after school. My dad would come inside the school too and see what I was doing, and if I was with someone. I couldn't even have friends. Why would he stalk you? I don't get that. Pakistani Indian, close enough. And yeah, my parents worked extremely hard too. My dad especially. Long, grueling shifts as an NYPD cop. Oh, that's pretty crazy. So your dad was a cop, and then you turned out to be the lawyer. That's awesome. Wait, so you're Pakistani, Sarah? I didn't even know that. Carvana, any more to ask? I do, and instill God and make them understand it, so no one comes to confuse them later. Some things you just learn at home. Got it, MST. Sarah, wow, yeah, 8 years in the Scots Guard. Damn, man. I snuck into martial arts classes as a teen and young adult. Well, I think that helps you out a lot. That discipline at a young age. That is going to be mandatory for my kids. I'm a Gen Xer. I pretty much raised myself. My daughter wasn't feral like I was. You lucked out with that, Mark. Timestamp 9:13, 9:19. I'm 6 minutes behind. Thank you for that, Blue. I should have not made it this far in life. There was so many times I should have died. I think the same way, John Roberts. So many things that I don't know how I survived it, but I guess that's what we were meant to. John, wow, you were meant to be exactly what I said. Blue, Blue, don't touch her. She's my heart. Play John. You're by Chris. God, you still have purpose. Embrace it. Should be dead too, but I'm glad I'm not. Azim, come to Kashmir, India. What's going on, Azim? Shout out to Kashmir, India. Wait, Kashmir is in India? I didn't think Kashmir was in India, but welcome to the live stream. Nice to have you here. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and Aapka Swagat to everybody. No, they weren't really accepting of me going to nursing school. I think it was just because it was my choice and not theirs. I know my parents kind of looked at my brother like when he wanted to be a nurse, they were like, a nurse? Why not a doctor, And he's like, no, that's what I want to do. He goes, and then I want to be an NP, a nurse practitioner. And then he eventually did that. But if you look at my brother, he's really jacked, right? So he's like really built. good looking dude. And, that he had his path. He decided later on in life, we all had no hope for him. We were like, this dude is screwed because he was the last one in the house, but he got it all together. But by being left alone, like I remember I went away to college. Then eventually I got married and he was still there. And he figured it out later on in life, but I mean, he hit the ground running once he got his head straight. And once he started associating with the right people. And that's why I always say to everyone, like whenever anyone asks me for advice on the day stream, they're like, what's some advice you could give me or whatever. And I always say the same thing: discipline, persistence, and surround yourself with smart people. It does make a huge difference in life. Me and my twin sister just about died at birth, Mark. And as my parents told me I was seeing someone in school where I got around the community, you could think protect me, but they did the opposite. However, I felt comfortable going anywhere after. But I mean, what's wrong with seeing someone? How old were you, Anonymous? Carvana, now you're my girlfriend. Thanks, MST. I'm thankful I never had a dance party with my beer-bellied father. No one. There we go. Okay, I'll replace it with that. Mark, what about your uncle? Guys, sub up to my good friend Matt Noah 1 right down there. Right there. Nivas, Kyle, my drunkles could only sway side to side boomerang. You could adopt me, Carvana. So not up and down, Mark. My husband, I'd say, is a typical Cuban, I am dad. What I say goes, but listen to your mother. I was not cold, but he's rough. Got it, okay. Yeah, that sounds like a Cuban dad. That's kind of what I do. Like, I mean, whatever. I remember we had this disagreement where my wife would like jump in sometimes, when I'm scolding my daughter, and I'm yelling at her about something, and then my wife would jump in and I'll be like, dude, back off, like I don't get involved in your battles and you should never get involved in mine, like you have a different way of explaining to your child and I have a totally different way. But once we got on the same page, now it's more like if she says something, I'm just like, you better listen to mom, like just back each other up, but I remember with our first daughter back in the days, everything is new to you. There's no guide on parenting or raising kids, like as a new stepmom. I console everything with my husband, but what I say goes. I consult everything. Okay, got it. Nivas, I can only be girlfriend. Carl, I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, my sweet, cute Carvana. Meanwhile, all my cousins were seeing people too, but their parents never said anything. Damn, that sucks, man. Okay, Mark. Vayu Kapoor in the house. How you feeling, brother? How's it going, man? Vayu's feeling well. That was another piece of good news, guys. This guy was battling something, man. But he is almost 100%. I am late tonight too. Damn, I just woke up. All good, Vayu. Carvana, you living... Yo, do you feel like you're sleeping better now without the alcohol or not? Not so much. Carvana, you living alone like me? Hi, Vayu. Funky, one of the bands I was in, Rubber Uncle. I will post some videos on Saturday night. Curious, 7:19. What time are we at? 7:24. All right. Yes, I've been over this. Yes, we've been over this. It's why I can understand a little bit of Hindi. I figured that why I ended up here. We're both Long Island. Okay, got it. To be honest, I didn't know that, Sarah. Because you don't usually have... Pakistanis don't usually name their child Sarah. Unless that's your YouTube name, Hey, Vayu, thanks. And sorry if it slipped my mind. Carvana, then do you live with your mom, siblings? Say funky, big pot, saw it. Nivas, you are the Indian Jeff Goldblum. No, I am Jeff Goldblum himself, Matt. Welcome to the live stream. I am jacked on the Mountain Dew. Everyone has their own path, exactly. What's the from and the, that sounds familiar. I'm from Jacked Up Mountain Dew. Afi, you interested? And consistency. Yes, Matt, I agree. Persistence, discipline, consistency. I mean, persistence is going to lead to consistency, but we'll put consistency as there as well. And then very importantly, surround yourself with smart people. So Talladega Nights, but not from fools. Social media. I get triggered when I see my cousins or anyone, parents care and love their kids, and when siblings are close, definitely feels like something major is missing. I don't know how to heal from the pain. Time, Anonymous. It's time that'll heal that. But it sounds, dude, I mean, I can't remember if you tried therapy or not, or whether you'd be willing to try it. Because, I mean, based on everything that we've discussed, it seems like it would be helpful if you found a good therapist. Hello, handsome. Emily, my Chihuahua dog. Karen and I are back again. How's the Wednesday evening going so far? What's up, Karen and Emily? Good to have you back. My day is going great. Oh, that's right. Very cool. I'll definitely raise my kids differently. I mean, we can't exactly have everyone in the house. That kid said it. No, but I meant differently from your parents' value. Affy, why does it matter? I'll come at you like my spot monkey. That was funny, Matt. Social media, how about this one? You're about to bring the demons out of me. I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day. Give me Corvana. Okay, Peter. What's up, Peter? Welcome to the live stream. Nice to meet you. Welcome. And where are you joining us from? Okay, take 2 minutes and give. How do you heal from the absence of love? Sarah, no worries. Not to dox myself, but I have a sister named Anna. So we're not very traditionally named. Got it. Were your parents born over here, Sarah? Were any of your parents born here, or did both of them come from Pakistan? And like, were you raised like very religiously? Pakistanis are not the one that wear a burqa or anything like that, right? Or do some Pakistanis wear that? And why haven't you ever come to Cher's live stream? He's from Pakistan. Really cool guy. Can I go then? Hey Peter, what's good? Yes, Devas, Anonymous. The nicest way possible. Have you tried? Wait, I thought you said Nivas. Nivas says, can I go then? Anonymous, in the nicest way possible. Have you tried therapy? Yes, I agree with that. That's what I was suggesting, Anonymous. Carvana, do you need to stay or leave? Nothing much. Tired and wired. Well, you came to the right place, Peter. I'll put you right to sleep. I got a nickname for you. We're doing fabulous and fantastic. Well, Peter, if you're looking for a snooze fest, stay up and 9:27. Okay, we're at 9:28. We're doing good, guys. Hey, Xavier. What's up, Xavier? You look like you do engineering. Well, kind of, sort of. I'm in real estate and construction, and my side gig is IT. So first I started with, I graduated with a computer science degree, and then I worked for a couple of companies, Morgan Stanley, Bank of America. Wait a second. I say this so often, and now like I'm having a brain fart. Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, IBM, a hedge fund, and while I was working there, I saved up enough money and I got into real estate. And then I quit my day job and started doing real estate full-time at the age of 26. I'm 46 right now. No, I'm 28, sorry. Hi, Xavier, welcome in and like the live, guys. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Well, my doctor said I can have a drink once a week. Stay tuned on Friday. Dude, I would wait until your medication is completely finished, because you don't want to fall back and have to redo that with a different medication, because your body starts building immunity to that antibiotic, and then they got to switch up the whole thing. And I've seen it happen so many times before. I have before, and they taught CBT, which helps, but triggers still come at times. No cell phones and wash their mouths out. Both came from Pakistan. My dad moved here when he was 10. My mom at 18. Your parents also moved here, I'm guessing, yep. And it's tough for me to find time to watch lives during the week, except now, got it. Yeah, my parents came here a lot later in life. I think they were like in their 20s, late 20s, when they first moved over here. No, actually mid-20s. But damn, 10 and 18, wow. That means your grandparents, did they come with your grandparents? Nivas, although we are having fun and you're so cute, I am not single. Now you break that to him, Carvana? Now, after all that legwork, he has like ran around the track so many freaking times, and then now you want to be like, you messed up, Carvana. My favorite character. He still hasn't absorbed it yet. Enceladus, what's going on, brother? I want HSecurity in Google. What's going on, man? How you doing, brother? Nivas, that's cute. Why you a barrel is now... Well, you do love me, right? Bro, say, Har Har Mahadev. Har Har Mahadev. For Fontura. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and Aapka Swagat. Do you have a stud finder HSecurity? If you do, it probably goes off. You're a funny guy, John. Of course, Nivas, Hardik, then you can call me Luca. All right, guys, we're going to move on to the next question. So let's get to the bottom of this question. Would you raise your kids differently from how you were raised? Why and how? 73% of you said yes, I would do it differently. 27% of you said no, I would do it the same, which is pretty crazy. Right? When I would have thought it would have been so much higher. I thought it was going to be like 90% yes versus 10% no. But that's a good thing, guys. Okay, let's see what Sarah has to say. My mom married my dad at 18, so she came here to be with him. My dad, yes, he moved her with my paternal grandparents. They're religious, so no burqa, but still strict. No drinking, no dating. Got it. And so, Sarah, you never had a drink in your life, an alcoholic beverage? Carvana Oluka, thanks HSecurity Value. I made doctor put his hands on my heart and swear he was telling the truth about whether I could have a drink this weekend. He said, Value, everything's fine, but at least don't dig in. That's funny, Value. All right, I'm going to get rid of this question, guys. We're going to go on to the next one. All right, here's the next one. Something you learned recently that you should have learned earlier. I can't even put the whole question. Okay, hang on. Let's see, got to rephrase that. Still not letting me finish it. I hate it when it makes me abbreviate things. It just feels like I can't. Okay, I can't do the question mark. This is the best I can do, but it's a question, guys. What is something you recently learned that you should have known earlier in life? Okay, let's see. That poll was complete. That you shouldn't try to understand women. I do drink, just keep it hidden from them. Got it. You're lucky your parents are Hindu, right? No, Sarah, my parents, for some reason, my sisters were not allowed to drink at all. My parents were very strict with that. And then even with me, they were extremely strict. And then with my brother was totally whitewashed, right? So he would be allowed to drink. He would have, beer parties in the garage and stuff. But anytime I picked up a drink at a wedding or anything, they'd be like, what do you have? Hardik, what are you drinking? Better not be alcohol, but I always was like afraid to drink anytime when I was in front of my parents. Not my dad. My dad would always just be like, oh, what are you going to booze it up tonight? Like you'd say it in a joking way or whatever. My dad was never really a drinker. But my brother could openly drink in front of my parents. And then one day I was just like, I'm sick of this shit. Like why am I such a wuss? If he could do it, he's younger than I am. Why am I not drinking in front of them? So even though I did, but then again, I think they held us both at different standards. Like, I guess I was like the overachiever, the child that skipped a grade, and they basically were purposely strict on me because they just wanted to kind of push me to do really well, But I think that worked against them because then I became a heavy drinker. But yeah, not as strict as it is in the Muslim culture. Dude, if you want to sleep, you're in the right place. We send you straight to bed, man. You're gonna have lucid dreams. LOL, Kyle, Nivas, are you there? See what you did, Carvana. That poor guy, man. He was so excited, and then you gotta break the news to him like what 2 weeks later after toying around with him. I learned I really do need 8 hours of sleep, and I feel way better. I wish I could sleep for a whole 8 hours. Can any of you guys sleep for a whole 8 hours straight? I can't even if I tried. I want to. I think I could do max like 6.5. Let's see. Don't pee standing up in the Greyhound bus when it's going around the corner, or you'll else pee all over the wall like I did when I was about 11. As I was walking out of his cabin after the consultation, he asked me, when was the last time you were this happy? I just looked and gave him a savage reply, just the night before I came in for the checkup. Hardik, go easy on me. I sleep 8 hours. That's good for you guys, man. That's great that you're able to do that. I kind of wish I could sleep for 8 hours straight. Sometimes I can sleep for 8 hours, John Roberts. But I know as you get older, the less you can sleep. Which means that, I mean, some of you guys are kind of close in age. And John Roberts is 60, and he could sleep for 8 hours at times. You know what I honestly think it is, why I can't sleep for 8 hours straight? I think it's because of the vaping. I think my body needs the nicotine. So I wake up and then I want to vape. That's what I think it is. Which is why I need to quit this shit. Hardik asked Nevis, is he here? Nevis, are you here? Nevis, make yourself known. I feel like I'm playing the Ouija board right now. Nevis, if you're here, give us a sign. What time do you sleep and wake up? This week I've been really good. I've been sleeping by like 1, I'd say, on average. And I've been getting up by, I'd say, 6:30. 6:30 up, and then out the house by like 7. MST, the question is up. I just answered it. Yeah, I know you were answering the question, MST. Anonymous, don't you get tired if you stay up and have to wake up early? Don't you get tired if you? Yes, I was getting exhausted. I felt like I was not functioning as well as I could. I was not in optimum mode. And so that's why I changed things. I was doom scrolling way too much. I was staying up late, just going through YouTube, watching live streams the entire time. And now what I do is I'll do my live stream, and then I get off of here. Sometimes I talk to the managing mods real quick and publish this video, and then I jump onto the Discord to play poker. Oh, by the way, if anyone wants to join, we play poker right after this. So if you guys want to join, the Discord link is on my YouTube profile. We'll play a little poker, and then I hop off. And if Cher is on early, I'll jump on. If not, sometimes I'll have him playing or whatever, and then shut it off and then pass out. Don't you get tired when you have to wake up? I have to wake up at 6 a.m. When should I sleep? Everyone's got to figure it out. 8 hours are rookie numbers. I sleep for 9 to 10 hours a night, but I easily wake up in the morning whenever I want to. Yeah. Well, you got it good, Marky Mark. Paging Nevis. And you know what I like though, Mark? It seems like, I feel like a lot of people would feel restless, and you know how when you get to live life like this, you go, you know what, I have no purpose in life. I don't feel like I'm doing anything. And it starts taking a toll on people, But it seems like you keep yourself really busy with these powwows, with Ericsson, with, it just seems like you don't just only do YouTube, you've been also making time for your personal life, which I think is freaking great, Paging Nevis, Carvana broke his heart, at least by 11 p.m. Nevis, if you hear, goon over Carvana. Hardik, you're funny. Me and Mark are synced up. But you know what? We men are ultimately defeated by our women. My girl might be nuts, but somehow her sandal has a voice of its own. So I'm not even sure whether I'll be drinking this Friday. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna let you, man. What I've learned recently, YouTube is a fake world, and you shouldn't put real emotions in it. I don't think it's a fake world. I disagree with that, Blue. I think you're being a hater. Quit being a hater, Blue. Amen, Blue. What? MST too? How is it a fake world? Tell me why it's a fake world to you. What happened to you? Who hurt you, Blue? Hey, Vayu, how you feeling? MST, Blue is crazy. I have real feelings for Mark. Hey, Blue. Hey, Blue, feeling better now. Good Vayu, keep the good train. Funky, what about poker? Big pot. Saw that stream. Yeah, that was funny, man. Watching that, I watched Funky's as well. But let's do it again tonight. You guys down to play tonight? Valhalla, what's going on, Valhalla? Good to see you, brother. How is everything? Anonymous, how do you manage your stress? My baseline and reaction to stress is high, and I need to lower it. So when I do stress or feel anxious, it's not too much. Anonymous, I got a side question for you, right? I guess a couple of questions. One is, when was the last time you got laid? That's the first question. Second, how often are you gooning? I know this is personal questions, but I mean, it all comes together. It's a part of the puzzle. Then third, are you eating? Well, we spoke about your eating habits, which you got to get into. You're going to work on the dieting and the exercise as well. You got to work. All of this stuff works together, you know. And then that helps you out with your stress, because then you start caring for yourself. Once you start dieting and exercising, you start putting value in yourself. You're taking time to work on yourself, and it starts changing your life. Hardik Nivas is gone and unsubscribed to me. Carvana, I can't believe that. I can't believe what you did to him. Unbelievable, Carvana. Breaking hearts. Oh, Nivas is here. It's pretend world age. I don't think it's pretend world. I don't pretend over here. I'm like 80% myself, but I'm just coming out of, like, I'm peeling the layers of the onion. I'm not fake with you guys. And I don't think you guys are fake with me. I think, yes, you know, I'll tell you the most, there was somebody on here, I don't know if I could tell you their name, but they painted such a perfect picture of YouTube. Yes, there are people who live on a fantasy world on YouTube, for sure. And like, they'll have marriage relationships, kind of like that, or they'll have girlfriend-boyfriend relationships, and it's their fantasy world, and that's the way they want to live. And hey, if that's what you want to do, you know, more power to you. Whatever makes you happy, you know, as long as you're not doing anything bad, you know, it's kind of harmless. It's kind of like I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you know it's realistically not happening, you know. But it's kind of like what a lot of people are going to be doing when they have AI girlfriends or AI boyfriends, except it's not AI. It's an actual person on the other end. I'm here. I had a 2.5 hour lunch. My sisters. Oh, that's awesome, man. How are they both doing? And are your sisters older or younger than you, Mark? I believe they were older than you. Nothing actually matters. Blue, you're being all negative, man. First you call us fake, and then you're saying nothing matters. Who's been whispering in your ear? Does it start with the C? I'm used to you farting rainbows, Blue. I can't sleep 8 hours, even I tried, plus my kids don't let me get 4 hours. That sucks, MST. Yeah, sometimes you need, I could tell when my wife needs a break, like when she's like going crazy, and then I'll call my in-laws and I'll be like, help me, you know, and then they come over here and they start taking care of the kids. And then I remember the first time I tried to pull that, and then my wife was like, did you call them? And I know first I was like, oh, how do you feel? You know, you feel well rested and stuff? And she's like, yeah, I do. And she's like, did you call them? And I was like, no, why? And then I couldn't lie to her. And then I was like, yeah, I did call them. And she's like, I was like, are you upset about anything? And she's like, no, it's all good. Nivas, why did you unsubscribe? Mark, you must have made them hungry. That's nice. Did he really unsubscribe? He didn't unsubscribe. Work out, sleep, drink water. Where is JIK, by the way? Work out, sleep, drink water, get sun, get gooning. Simple rules to less stress. Exactly, Blue. 100%. Work out, sleep, drink water, get sun, get gooning. It's that simple. A lot of people make it very complicated. Kyle, they were thirsting over my man and peach capri pants. You do wear capris. Most don't really care though. You do H, but a lot don't really care. I don't know about that. I think a lot of Blue, I don't think when you were gone, I don't know if you were lurking or not, but when you were gone, everybody was asking about you. Hey, where's Blue? I wonder where Blue is. And I'd be like, oh, she's probably coming. She's probably a little busy or whatever. And everybody wanted to know where you were. So I feel like you have a lot more people who care about you than you think. Okay, Loka, Carvana, I didn't unsubscribe to you. Listen up. School is about to start and those hours are a killer. 6 a.m. on my feet to hustle. Cool to get ready with us and drive. It's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. I'm always ready for poker. That's a different matter altogether. I've got a call button and I'm pressing it regardless of how terrible my cards are. Yeah, I know, which is why it's easy to get you because you hit that call button on everything. Or raise it. Vayu bluffs like crazy, man. At first I wasn't sure if you knew how to play poker. I was like, all right, Vayu's just learning. But yesterday you played well, man. And Mark also changed his strategy. I feel like everybody is evolving, Mark tried a different strategy, which was working out really well. I don't know why he didn't join in yesterday. I think he had some technical difficulties. But guys, you know who's a killer at poker? Chaos. Chaos is really good, guys. Nivas, yeah, Loka, then do all my stuff plus cook and work and pick up by 3 p.m. Fucking mission. That is a lot, MST. You got your hands full and you got 3 boys. My make-believe girlfriend is Barbie. Blue, Loka, I'm still your girlfriend. I'm keeping it real, H. I'm keeping it real too, Blue. I think that you're unaware of how many people do care for you. Kyle, I was wearing peach capris, my open-toed flats, and belly shirt that showed my belly button. Mark, can you quit painting these pictures, man? This is my managing mod right here. So much for that judgment call. Nivas, you know Spanish. I fart unicorns. Get it right, sir. If I see you tomorrow, my Loka. Good night, Nivas. Does anyone in here know Spanish? Nope. You know exactly what I'm into. No, I don't know Spanish. Blue by Nivas, but I'd love to learn. I just sub. What's up, coloring and bowling? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for subbing. How you doing? How'd you find the channel, by the way? And welcome. We got a new one today. Fresh fish. Now, how's it going, coloring? Where are you joining us from? Are you able to clip your friends' streams? Yeah, why not? I think you could just, oh, you mean like and post it? Not post it. I think you can't post it, but you can like basically take a snippet by doing the screen record. But don't do anything malicious with it. Carvana, I am your boyfriend. Anonymous, I have a lot to work on. Every area of my life needs work. How do I manage everything all at once? Anonymous, I feel like you're overwhelming yourself. Start from the beginning. Start with step 1, which is getting yourself in shape. Your diet and your exercise. Forget about everything else. That's later on. You don't want to put too much on your plate where you get overwhelmed and you get stressed out. You can only make these small, you got to take baby steps over here. Hang on one second, guys. 1 second. What is that? All right. You got to take baby steps. I feel like you're trying to do everything at once, and that's just going to stress you out, and you're gonna break down. Blue, I asked about you. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. Time management. No. Exactly, Color and Bolin. Time management, but also take baby steps because it seems like he's trying to do everything at once. Good morning, handsome host. What's up, Shivani? Aap kaise hai? You didn't hear me on the earlier live stream. I was like, Ruk jao, Shivani. You know, in all the Hindi movies, they have, that's what they say, like when someone is leaving. Color and Bowling, hello there. How's it going, Shivani? What's the time out there? Hello there, y'all. I think there's a difference. H is wondering where someone is versus actually caring. But I'm not being a downer. I'm being a realist. No, you're being a downer, Blue. No, I wonder where you are, and I also care about you. I care about all of you guys. If you guys went missing, if I didn't hear from you guys, but Blue, I feel like you're kind of like training me to be like, you know, listen, I disappear, and that's just how I am, and accept me, and you know, I have to learn to do that. The rest of you guys, like you guys know, I mean, I see you so often that if you guys didn't make it to a stream one time, I'd be like, all right, I would notice it, and then the second time I'd be like, all right, you know, let me just check up on them, let me just shoot them a message, you know. I'm here for last 5 minutes. Okay, Nibas, sorry. I thought you were saying bye. I didn't know that you were still here. Amy in the house. Cocktails work well. Definitely a downer. Yeah, Blue is being a downer. Hey, he asked what we learned recently. Hey, coloring, what's good? I agree with Blue on that. You can't throw your emotions on YouTube, but on me all the time. No, I mean, you could throw your emotions on YouTube. Sometimes you can use this as a tool, you know, use it to your advantage, you know, use it as therapy, use it to socialize. If you're not getting that socialization in real life and you want to talk about your day, hey, listen, you know, Hardik is willing to listen to you, you know, or you know that you have a community here, you know, that's the whole purpose of this. I mean, as long as you're not always a downer, everyone's allowed to have like some down days, you know, but I mean, if every single day you're like, life sucks, you know, and or this hurts or that hurts or I don't know why I'm living or, you know, shit like that. And then I'm like, dude, there's nothing I could do for you. You know, like there's you got to work on yourself, you know, like, I mean, how much, you know, it's draining. It's a energy vampire, you know? But I mean, once in a while, yeah, of course, you know, everyone has their down and out days and I don't want you guys ever to hesitate, you know, I mean, you guys are the semi-normal ones, you know, the weirdos, but the semi-normal ones. I agree with Blue on that. You can't throw your emotions on YouTube. I'm going to clip his live. Don't clip anything, man. Whose live are you clipping, Kyle? Me? In night Hardik live streaming and now morning Hardik live streaming. You sleep to me and you wake up to me. Shivani. MST, are you laying in bed right now? MST, LOL, you know what I'm trying to say. Yes, Blue, have a good night. Nivas, Carvani, do you apply hair oil daily? This is just too funny, man. This Nevis and Carvana thing is just hilarious. That's why you're my bestie, MST. Yes, it's a fantasy for some. You know, as John, Blue is being blue. Nivas, no, do you? Coloring. I usually silent watch. I have talked to you before, actually. Just inside. Damn, coloring. So you've been just spectating or observing from the sidelines, just watching? How long have you been here for? I can't believe that we finally have somebody who was lurking in the background and now is interacting. Yeah, I never remember interacting with you before with the same screen name, Coloring and Ballin. I feel like I would remember that. Let me see if I don't see. Oh yeah, you're right. You are right. I did interact with you on July 1st. But you barely wrote anything. The guy literally proposed up there. I can't make this stuff up. No, I'm not joking. Google it. It just happened. Hello, did you see that there was a couple on top of the Empire State? Yeah, so you just basically informed me about the Empire State Building proposal and then you vanished. But what help? I got so many questions for you if you could answer it for me because you know, if you've been watching my live streams, you know I'm a very inquisitive person. So can I ask you a whole bunch of questions and will you respond to it? Because I've always wanted to interact with the lurker. How do you get out of a constant fight or flight mode or survival mode? I feel like I've been barely making it instead of thriving. You just got to go work out and start your diet. Chicago, no. Anonymous, I understand. Me too. I don't know how to stop it either. Anonymous, look into deep breathing and yoga. Yes, I suggested meditation. I used to play terribly whenever I drank because my cards would somehow end up hidden behind my... By the way, guys, yesterday there was a lot of glitches. On the game prior to that, you know what was happening? My cards were closed, your cards were open. Then there was a time where all the cards were open. I could see your cards and we're betting. And I folded because I could see your cards. How weird was that? Did that ever happen to you guys on Discord? I used to play terribly whenever I drank because my cards would somehow end up hidden behind my glass. These days I can actually see my cards clearly. So playing has become considerably easier. Anonymous, you should try EMDR. It's a form of therapy. It's very effective for deep-rooted trauma. What exactly is that, EMDR? I gotta look that up. I'm just curious to know. EMDR. Sarah. Nivas, let's just talk about us. Carvana, you're doing it again. You're gonna take him on a wild goose chase. I put a lot on my plate when I'm hungry. All right. Hello, H and everyone. What's up, BMG? Good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. You're joining a little late in the game, BMG. But how was your day? Hey, Scumbucket. What's up, Scumbucket? Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. Hi, guest. How are you? Blue. Timestamp, guys. To attain spiritual reality. Hey, MST. I'm good. How are you? Does deep breathing help with temporarily? Is good enough? LOL. Carvana, for next 2 days, I won't come here. Why? Are you guys breaking up again? So if you want to say me anything, just say now, sweetie. Oh gosh, we're witnessing a breakup. Nivas, I will miss you. You have to. It's easier not to throw your emotions into YouTube world. I must agree. Hi, Mark. Did you call me a scumbucket? I'm a tool. John, where is this coming from? Coloring, our great friend pinned at the bottom is originally from the Chicago area. He's Indiana now, great guy and great channel. Yeah, he is an awesome dude. Matt Noah, that's my good friend. He kept me going. Nivas, why will you be gone? Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. We're almost at 30. I see 29 on my end. You guys probably see 30. But I was hoping we could get to 35 if that's possible. But I see you after 2 days. No, I'm not a downer. I'm an optimist 9 out of 10 times. Yeah, this is the first time that I see you being a downer. So you're forgiven, Blue. So I'm the only one that speaks Spanish in here. You kind of have to, right, MST? I have a feeling like all your employees must be Spanish. Plus, whenever you're repoing a car, right? I mean, how often is that person of the Latino descent? And I'm not being racist here, but I'm just curious to know how often. Answer the question, MST. Please don't make me seem racist. Yes, sir, Scumbucket, because when I watch Repo on TV, it's always usually Spanish people. I don't speak much Spanish. Mark, why are you calling me that? LOL's BMG, my live stream explained it. I have a question. What's up, Tool Lover? Welcome to the live stream. How you doing? Where are you joining us from? If you're playing in your phone and you close out of the game, it lag. Yeah, you know what? I ended up I closed all the apps and then I reopened it and then it started working. So I think you're onto something with that. But I wanted to know what that thing was. Like, I felt like someone was like getting into our Discord, you know, with all those voice calls. It was kind of weird. 9:57, 9:59, okay. My day was good, beautiful weather again. That's nice to hear, BMG. Hardik, I think I heard it. Yes, I think so too. It's coming for me. Rosa, red, violets, blue. I'm schizophrenic and so on. Would you move to a different state for a job if it's meant more pay? No, I wouldn't. I don't know anyone in that state also, but if I was single, yeah, I would. Also would have to pack up a lot of stuff. I would do it if I was single and I like the state. Sometimes you need change, you know, to grow, to flourish, to blossom. All right. Vayu Kapoor, I nearly got caught out by Funky's live stream when he suddenly said, Vayu's laughing, he's definitely cheating. And the bastard was absolutely right. But he certainly mastered the art of hiding his cards. Wait a second, Vayu, you were watching his live stream while we were playing? Were you aware of what was going on? That is freaking crazy. I didn't think anyone was bright enough to do that. I didn't do it. I saw his live stream afterwards. I was upset that he live streamed when I missed it. That is crazy. Dude, you sneaky bastard, man. That was slick. That was hilarious, man. Yeah, you did call it, Kyle. You were like, if these guys are smart enough to do it, they could be smart enough to do it. But I didn't think that either, well, I don't know. I didn't think of doing it only because I only had one device on me. Vayu, how were you doing it did you have two devices? You had a tablet and you had your phone, or what? I'm single like I'm like a slice of cheese. All right, guys, I'm going to move on to the next question, which is going to be the last question. And then we are going to play some poker. Yo, Sarah, do you play any poker? And MST, for some reason, I thought you'd be a poker player. John Roberts, I grabbed my MacBook. Okay, got it. That was a slick move. Okay, the next question, I want to do kind of something that won't take too much time. Is Eknelis here by any chance? Eknelis? Attendance? Eknelis present? No? And what happened to the lurker, our new subscriber? I wanted to ask some questions, but I think maybe I put the spotlight on her too quickly. Damn it. Another one bites the dust. I think I was too eager with that one. I should have went a little slower. It was kind of like too much excitement. Vayu, I grabbed my MacBook. I just put a slice of cheese on my hot dog. Why does that not surprise me, Kyle? Poker in the front, liquor in the rear. What's up, HS? We got Jason in the house. What's going on, Ninth Gate? I'm here in the background, but also off and on because I'm taking care of some busy work at the same time. All good, Jason. Appreciate you being here, brother. All right, there we go. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, Coloring, can I ask you questions now? I think my comment got bumped. Maybe I could have missed it. Hang on one second. Let me check history. Now you got my attention. Hopefully am I putting the spotlight on you? Time management, and I think my comment got bumped. I'm here, Chicago. Okay. I usually silent watch. I have talked to you before. Okay. Can I ask you questions? Okay, good. How long have you been lurking for? Like, how many live streams have you attended? Approximately. Now I really feel like I'm playing the Ouija board. You know, where we're all holding hands, we putting our hands on the thing, and then we're like, coloring ball, coloring and balling. How many live streamings have you attended? And it just moves to a number. You guys remember that Ouija board? No? Nobody? And there was always that one friend who would be moving that shit. Like 5, usually in yard though, recently in here, because I remember the little bike. Okay. All right, and what took you so long to subscribe? Were you just like uncertain, or do you usually have to, like, you know, kind of make sure that you like the channel? Where's ET? She's still alive. I don't know. Oh, she was live streaming, I think. Haley hails. Hey, party people. What's up, Haley? Haley, where have you been, by the way? You've also been MIA. We missed you on the poker table. I remember he asked, would you mind if I streamed it live in the Discord? I was like, no, not at all. I just didn't realize I'd be sitting. He did ask that. I remember him asking that. But I thought he was just joking or something, you know? I just didn't realize I'd be sitting there silently without typing a single thing in the stream. PMG, I quit Ouija. Yeah, I remember the rule was you cut it up into four pieces, and you throw it into four different directions or something like that. Not that I mean, back then, you know, it was all bullshit. You always had that one friend who was the dramatic one and would get caught moving it once you always had to like coordinate with your friends and be like, all right, we think it's this one, all right? So like on the count of 3, we just lift our hands and we see if it moves from, with that one person. And then you test it and then they move it and then you all pick on that person. Shivani is back. Where'd you go, Shivani? It's scary. Haley, hi Haley. Hardik, Haley is COO. Kind of seeing the vibe for the channel, and you have more of a community vibe. I like the people that actually talk back with intention as well. Yeah, we got a good community in here coloring. So welcome to the family coloring. Thank you for answering my questions. And my next question for you is, do you think the questions, actually maybe it's a question for all of you guys. When I post these questions, do I leave it up for too long? Or do you think like, the reason why I leave it up for so long is because a lot of new people see it when they're doom scrolling on YouTube and they see the question and then they interact as well. But if I speed it up, I would get a lot more questions up there. But I don't feel each question gets to live its lifespan, or get enough exposure. Welcome back, Shivani. I've been taking care of some things. I'm doing well. All right, got it. You've been busy with work and stuff. Everything all right with you though, Haley? And are you down for poker tonight? Hey, Shivani, coloring. So how do you see the vibe here? Haley, can we FaceTime on Discord and phone call each other? Can we FaceTime on Discord and phone call each other? What do you mean, on Discord? No, what we can do is I can set up a panel on here, right on YouTube, where we all can join in. I don't want to have too many people on at the same time because then it starts lagging. But you guys want to do it tonight? Totally your call. I mean, but it would be a short one. But if I was prepped for this, I feel like we could have a longer session where we could get to meet everybody. I think that would be fun if we had a chance to meet everybody on here. Well, whoever wanted to join, but jump on the panel right on YouTube. That would be a lot of fun. Should we schedule it this week then? Today is Wednesday, Thursday. You guys want to do it on Friday? You want to get freaky on Friday, guys? Freaky Friday FaceTime? You freaks? MST not as cool as you. Caravana, yeah, ma'am. Haley, you made my tits giggle. What makes a dream man or woman? I think someone who's loyal, who's faithful, who can cook a good meal, who could respect you as well. I mean, you have to do all these things in return as well. The respect has to go both ways. The faithfulness, the loyalty, all that has to go both ways, but all those things. Ninth Gate, I should have known earlier that's the fastest way to grow on YouTube is by live streaming. Full disclosure, I was told many times, but really didn't want to do it for various reasons, but it's true. I 100% agree, Ninth Gate. In fact, I was modding for a lot of big channels before. The way I started live streaming was I was modding on these channels with a different YouTube handle. And I couldn't live stream with that one because I was, I was modding with that. So I basically had like a bounty on my name with that name, right? And so I tried live streaming with that one. On that one, I have like maybe about 200 or so subs. And finally, I decided to live stream it. And I didn't have much content on there. But once I got the subs and everything, I was like, all right, let me try live streaming on here. And then everyone that I banned in the past, they were subscribed to me and I didn't even know it. But anyway, the mods over there were telling me, they were like, not the mods, the live streamer themselves were telling me, listen, if you're going to start your own channel, don't even go live. You could do it by shorts, which was bullshit. Live streaming is the way to go. So Ninth Gate, have you changed your strategy? Are you going to start live streaming now? It's not too late anyway. Just preparing my morning tea, in India first thing in the morning. I love tea. I love chai. You have milk and sugar in there? I giggle when I Google. Sam Roy in the house. How you doing, Sam Roy? When I first learned that porcelain is made of animal bones, hence the name Bone China. Not all porcelain is made out of animal bones. It's synthetic porcelain. Vayu Kapoor, won't go to see it again. Alexa, is porcelain tile made from animal bones?
No, porcelain tile isn't made from edible bones. It's crafted from mineral raw materials, kaolin clay, feldspathic fluxes, and silica sand that are fired at high temperatures to form a dense, non-porous ceramic body. Bone china does contain bone ash, but that's a different type of porcelain used for dinnerware, not flooring tiles.
Okay. All right. Well, I just learned.
Clear that up for you.
I just learned something new. Won't go to see it again. I could finally play in peace now, knowing that the very first thing he'll do is hide the cards. Questions are as good as flavor. Too many questions, and you would be running a question show. Got it. All right. Thank you for that, Semerfil. I agree. So I think I'm going to keep it like this then. Not too many questions, and then be able to like hang out and stuff. Sam Roy, Ninth Gate. Kyle, thanks a lot, brother. I'll be streaming the poker game. Sounds good, brother. Thanks for the donation, buddy. Yeah, you could stream it, but I mean, I kind of like it when you actually have a live stream. But then I don't even want to miss the poker stream also. But then again, I could tune in from another device. So that'd be fun. Yeah, I'll do that this time. What's your channel content? Ninth. Hello, muchacho. What's the bleeding? What's the crack belly? How you doing? Color and bowling. Everyone does some kind of interaction. I think it opens up the floor for new people. Chill vibe on here. I usually stay a while. Just been quiet on here. No, I appreciate you finally interacting with us, Color and bowling. Is there any advice you could give us on what could? Do you feel like it's kind of seems like a clique where people kind of feel intimidated to jump in because it kind of seems like such a close-knit community that if a new person would join in, maybe they could feel like they would get bullied or something, or is it too intimidating is what I'm asking. Does too many blue in here make it seem too intimidating for you? These are very important questions. So any insight would be greatly appreciated. And Semerfil, thank you for that, man. Nivas is back. He just finished in the gooning room and left a mess. Freaky Friday, Ninth Gate. Nivas coloring, same thing as me. One thing I learned is never listen to Holla Back Girl before going to a funeral mass. That banger will get stuff in your head in church. What's going on, Tico Gomez? Welcome to the live stream. MST speaking Spanish now. Now's your time. To Tico Gomez. He's loco here. The fastest way to grow on YouTube is OnlyFans. Get an OnlyFans account, Hardik, to grow faster. Hardik is fully grown. I'm here, Loca. Okay, Loca. What the heck is going on, guys? Crazy, but she doesn't touch me. Laura Wallflower. What's going on, Laura? Good to see you. You guys are joining towards the end of the live stream. I am going to be ending soon, but we are going to be jumping on the Discord to play some poker. You guys are all welcome. And Friday. Guys, are we down for Friday? You know what? I'm going to put that question on the stream because nobody is listening to me. I'm joking, Haley. Only a few people are listening. Yes, Hardik, without sugar or without sugar. She said edible, didn't she? Yeah, I am going to start. I had to do some preliminary stuff first, but that's all done now, so I'll be popping up live. Congrats, Jason. Looking forward to turning on all notifications for you. Let me write that down. Ninth Gate, all notifications. All right, man, that's awesome. You know what? I'm so excited because at Ninth Gate, I don't know if you're ever here when I do pitch it, but during all of my live streams, I always encourage everyone to try live streaming once in their life and just see how it feels. It is the first one is nerve-wracking, but once you start meeting good people, especially once you guys are in this community and then we all follow you there, it makes everything so much easier. You just feel so much more relaxed knowing that you have actual people on the other end who interact with you and, you know, enjoy your company and are there to support you. You know, with me, I had all bots, so it was freaking weird as hell, you know. Hi Laura, just don't live stream while you're on the throne in the bathroom. Well, yup, BMG, Hardik, yesterday I was saying you look more cool than Specs. Look more cool with Specs, is that what you mean? No, but look, I combed the hair your style for you, Shivani. Because Shivani was like, yesterday I combed my hair to the side, and she was like, I don't like it. Change it. Hardik, ask who noticed Moon's 19-year cycle first and recorded. Hang on, Hardik, ask it who noticed Moon's 19-year cycle first and recorded it. And I want to test its accuracy. All right. Alexa, who noticed Moon's 19-year cycle first and recorded it, the AI?
Meton of Athens, a 5th century BC Greek astronomer, is credited with first spotting the 19-year lunar cycle, what we call the Metonic cycle, and noting it in his observations.
Thank you. John, don't
You're
give
welcome.
John, don't give him any ideas like bidet chat with Hardik. Alexa, you're a miss. Know it all orange. Mark, good evening, HS. JJ, not in the house. My one eye's open. The other eye is still asleep as I type this. Just hopped on to say hi. I drift off again. Hey, thanks a lot, JJ. Appreciate you, brother. Get some rest, and we'll touch base later on. And don't worry, I didn't forget to send those notes to you. I'm going to do it after this tonight. Have a pleasant evening. Have a great day as well, man. Get some rest. Be well rested, man. Mark, Alexis, BMG, your Irish accent is getting us, brother Hardik. You should go live as an Irishman some evening. I'm starving. I think I'm gonna make noodles. I don't understand the question for this Wednesday evening. Okay, I'm gonna put it up there, guys. For this Wednesday evening. The question, Karen, is something you recently learned that you should have learned a long time ago. Like it could be like, all this time, you know, I was doing it this way when I should have been doing it this way, or just something you recently learned that you know was common sense that you know you didn't know that was common sense. MST, where's the library at? Coloring, where is mod greeting? Do anything to help you feel more included? Good questions, Mark. Good questions, man. Billy, far away. And am I going live with the poker game? Yeah, dude. Kyle, it's up to you, bro. I'm okay with it. I'm actually going to join with another device so I could watch the live and I don't miss it. I'll hop on Friday. BMG, my content mostly deals with hidden aspects of life or alternative perspectives on common phenomena, all from the POV of a guy who's had a... Dude, this sounds interesting, Ninth Gate. I like it. I feel like you're going into this well planned. I went into this with no plan. I was busy lip syncing to songs. That's how I started. And then eventually it led up to this, but it was just all organically happening all at once, you know? But I really do enjoy this. I feel like I got to know a lot of these people through these questions. And then realizing they're just as weird as me or weirder, and we belong together. But no, that sounds really interesting. Friday or funky, hey everyone. What's up, Elizabeth from Texas? We've been waiting for you. I heard you were live streaming, which is awesome, but we missed your presence. Not intimidating to see the community, but I think maybe more generalized questions so anyone can answer to feel included. More generalized questions. I thought they all were generalized questions. But I will keep that in mind. Not intimidating to see the community, but I think maybe more generalized question. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks, HS. Hey, Mac, MST. Yeah, I think you should definitely let us know when you do go live, like beforehand. Ninth Gate, you're already on the Discord, so I think that it would be helpful for you to let us know. Give us a heads up so that we can all jump on and support you. Today I nearly did it, Hardik, but the weather was not good, so I will wait until tomorrow. Billy, weren't you supposed to put? Yeah, you were supposed to put up the shorts and stuff, right? The videos. Hi, MST. Hey, Elizabeth. Where did Shivani, Hardik, also Aslo. She wrote Aslo. Hardik, also note my live streaming because you always come in late and stay only 5 minutes. Shivani, that's like the only time I can come in. I am always running around. Whenever I could stay, I always stay at your live stream. But I'd rather come for 5 minutes than not come at all. That doesn't sound right. That sounds very dirty. But what I meant was, I would rather be there and show up and spend 5 minutes with you, you know. All right, you get what I'm saying, right? I can't say this with a straight face. Hey, John Roberts, I might try soon. I do my shorts, but I don't want to show myself, just the art. I might try soon. I just do my shorts, but I don't want to show myself. All right, well, so you just want to do shorts and you want to live stream, but you're just gonna not show yourself. You're gonna remain anonymous. Appreciate the hearts and the emojis, guys. Yeah, and dude, I used to do the same thing. So this is how I started. I started doing the shorts with me lip syncing, and then live streaming. I was doing walking live streamings, and Trish was there for that in the very beginning, where I would just walk and I would not show my face, and the camera would be pointed the other way, and I'd be interacting with the chat. And then eventually, when I felt comfortable, that's when I was like, you know what? I feel like I met some good people, and they seem like normal people, not trolls or anything. And then I wanted to introduce myself and get to know everybody. And Matt had a big role to play. This guy right here, at MattNoah1. This guy played a big role in building up that, you know, helping me build up that self-esteem and that confidence. Shivani, hi Ninth Gate, Billy, the Wiener Circle. Sorry, I was saying you look more cool without specs. Okay, got it. Yeah, I used to wear my contacts before I put it on, but I get more viewers with my glasses, and I enjoy wearing, you know, it's easier for me to wear glasses. So I just keep that on. Hey, good to see ya. It's strange, but one day I'll wear my contacts, all right? It's strange how we feel the need to say thank you to, you know, the reason why, Let's Mo, I have that, the thing turned on where you can ask a question right after that. But yes, I did teach my kids to say thank you, only because I want them to have that habit instead of feeling like they're entitled, you know. So they should always say thank you whenever someone, you know, gives you an answer to something, or, you know. But anyway, with this, there's an option where you could turn on the feedback thing, where you can ask another question right after that, a continuous question. And so it's still alive after you ask the first question. If I say thank you, it concludes the conversation. Thanks, Hardik. Now ask the AI to come in. Enough of this, man. All right, fine, Billy, just for you, man. Now ask the AI, how come it... Alexa, how come you didn't mention Nonth?
What specifically are you referring to? I'd be happy to clarify.
Why is Billy Elliot making me ask these dumb questions? She has no answer, Billy. What question is this? You wrote, didn't mention Nonth calendar stone as it noted the metonic cycle, and I don't know, Billy. JJ coloring, make sure you drop us a link when you're ready. I learned how to wipe properly recently. Haley, I hope you got that bidet that I've been telling everyone to get. Please tell me you got a bidet. $40 on Amazon. Brondell, Brondell. It's on Amazon. I am not sponsored. Guarantee you get it. Every single time you use it, you're going to look up and you're going to be like, I love Hardik. Every single time. Guaranteed. Just do it. Just go out there. Just go order it tonight. I promise you, you should not be wiping with toilet paper. You should not be smearing poop all over your tush. HS, did you use your black tennis stuff on Monday. Which black tennis stuff? Black tennis stuff. What are we talking about? Did you use your black tennis stuff? What are we talking about, MST? Front to back. Nope, you shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be doing that. Putting your chicken in salt brine overnight is always worth it. Hardik, did you see my yesterday's long video I uploaded yesterday morning? I did, Shivani. I always go to your channel. I check out whatever content that you put up there, and I leave a message on there. And sometimes I fast forward through it, but I don't watch the whole thing, but I fast forward through it. When I learned how to make dream catchers with my boyfriend Sean when he was alive. Haley, so your balls weren't just stand better. Hi, Somebody, what up, fams? What's going on, Cuzzy Cuz? Where you been, Jay? Where you been hiding at? Yes, Seymour was Brian your chicken first. Good job, chef. MSTA Roberts, J Bro. I think your questions are so generic they are hard to answer concretely. Sometimes they are generic, yes. And you know what? I could be more specific, but the problem is that I'm so limited in the character number over here. YouTube doesn't allow me to put longer questions, so I have to take these questions, even though I could make them a little more specific. I can't because of how I have to phrase it. BMG is laughing. Shivani, Hardik, at least stay 1 hour. Hardik, at least stay 1 hour. You get the joke, guys? No, nobody? 1 hour, I wish I could stay for 1 hour. 3 clicks, 0 regrets. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't. We're at 37 likes. Laura, thank you for the golden poop. Appreciate you. But we have 26 people in here. Guys, just please hit the like button. It really helps the channel. I love reading all your messages. I know you guys take the time out to write these things, and so I like to read them all. Yes, Hardik, I filled my phone completely with videos, but I need to delete the bad ones first before I post the good ones. I forget I'm recording and start humming or talking to birds by mistake sometimes. Believe it or not, Billy, people like that. People enjoy the natural you. They like you humming and singing. They like the natural Billy Elliot. And I'm still trying to work myself to that point where I'm a little more relaxed in front of the camera. I'm getting there. Before I would hesitate to hit the plus icon to go live. And now I feel a lot better. Thank you, Trish. Appreciate the sparkles. Or the stars. Is that stars or sparkles? I don't know what that is. The golden stars. Loka, I just completely breakfast. I love your glasses. Hey, thanks a lot, Laura. Appreciate that. I like the glasses better. Thank you. JJ still in the house. Thank you for the 100. Mark, brother, in and out, tap and gap. Love, brother. You have done very well, HS. You have really come out of your shell. It's been a pleasure watching your transformation. Thanks a lot, Trish. Thanks a lot. I have still a long way to go. I feel like I definitely have changed a lot. I was really quiet. Trish remembers me from the very beginning, which is crazy, you know. So I was a totally different person. Hi, Gan. Okay, Hardik, I am going now. Please take care of yourself. You too, Shivani. Have a great day. Thank you so much for spending time on here. I will be sure to come on your live stream whenever I can and spend more time on there. Hardik will try to last longer on there. How disrespectful, me, Cuzzy, hey, BMG, Laura, Wallflower. The only thing that took me a while was to subscribe was I thought your channel was a business. Glad I came in because you're a cool guy. You thought it was a business because of the name, because of HSecurity. Damn, so that does work against me. Shit, all right, that's good to know. Bye, handsome host, miss you from India. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, and Aapka Swagat, Shivani. Take care, have a great day, and bless. Oh, my cuzzy, you're good. Hey, my cuzzy. Star Smart, what's going on? I grew up with bidets because half of my family is North African. Dude, I love that you use bidets, man. I'm North African, but once when I was a kid, I used a bidet and it sprayed my balls so hard I never used. What? Oh man, that went from good to bad. I grew up with bidets because half my family is North African, but once when I was a kid, no, I mean, it is risky, guys. When you get a bidet, let me give you a heads up. it's very important to know that when you get a bidet, you got to remember it's a pressure washer. Now, you guys know I'm an extremist by now, and when I sat on that thing for the first time, I was like, I'm going to use this on full throttle. And I did, and that thing was very powerful. Powerful to the point where it caused some blood, like that bad, you know? So you got to be careful with that. But learn from my mistakes. You want to get it at just the right speed. You want to turn that knob just right to figure out the right pressure, and you want to get into the right position on the toilet. You know, sometimes you got to move this way or this way, but you want to get like a nice, thorough cleaning. Hi, have you ever been betrayed or treated like a granted? Did anyone ever step on your back? Yes, many times, Ryzen. That's part of life. There's nobody in this world who hasn't been betrayed or stepped on. It's something you have to go through in life. Life, what's going on? What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Ryzen, welcome. Haley, we have BMG, what's up? Sam in the house. Everyone's jumping on at this time. Guys, hit the like button. Everyone seems to be here. Let's get that thing to 45. Trish A. Sam, how was your day? What'd you get up to? Fill us in. Life, I learned that I should have studied better and harder before. Yeah, I think a lot of people make that mistake, right? But we're kids. We're allowed to make those mistakes. I mean, there are a lot of things that I should have done right the first time. When I got my braces the first time, I took that for granted. I was taking pliers and, you know, taking out the wire, taking out the rubber bands and stuff. And then again, I had to get braces when I got older. School, academically, I lucked out with that. Like, I didn't have to try too hard with that. But I mean, that's the lesson in life, right? I mean, we make these mistakes. We're human. Hey, Mark, Tipsy, but thanks for sharing that with us, Life. Happy poop. Thank you, Laura. I'm okay. Hello, Sam. Timestamp, guys. I get it. HSecurity. At the supermarket, we always have to say thank you. Enjoy your day. You're welcome. If a customer tries to give us tips to us, when we put the customer's groceries in the cart, we have to say, got it. No, we have to say, oh, you have to say no, thank you. You're not allowed to take tips. That's messed up. Thank you for the sparkles, Trish. Brother Hike, Noah sent the JJ Knott sent the 100. Did you enjoy your time at Jurassic Park? I did, but it ran its course, Josh. You know, after 7 Jurassic Parks, I was just like, enough is enough. And once they wanted to do Jurassic Park 8, an 8th sequel, I was just like, enough is enough. I'm done with this. You know, I told them I'm done with Hollywood, and here I am, live streaming. Building my own community and breeding my own T-Rexes. So welcome to the live stream. Are you good, Haley? Sam, in a lot of pain, done so much today. My front garden done, and my gardener doing my garden, and I help. Oh, that's nice. You got some sun. Good for you, Sam. Sounds like a productive day. In a lot of pain. Or you're still in pain I remember yesterday you mentioned you were in pain. Are the pain meds not working? HS, if you get any more comfy with us, I'm scared we'll see you gooning. Yeah, I think that time will come. Have a good night, Shivani. What up? What up? Most my bad. Sorry, fams. I'm a tip cuz I'm going through stomach ache. Ryzen, did you have any lettuce? Get any of that dirty lettuce in you? Hi, Arista, but I'm good. Hope you didn't eat that. Exactly. I don't know how to speak other languages. Made more poop come out. Mother of God. Good day, bidet. I made the same mistake. I was sore for a week. Ryzen, have you had any milk you drink? It will help your stomach. Maybe Ryzen is lactose intolerant. What up, City Slicka, Mr. Elliott, 1032, 1035. All right, guys, I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and then I'm going to end the live stream. Guys, if you haven't, please hit that like button. I was trying to get to 50 tonight. I don't think we're going to get there to 50 likes. But if you have forgot, I know I forget at times as well. Sorry to keep reminding you, but I know we get some new people in here. So what if someone uses wet wipes instead of bidets? Wet wipes is not as good as a bidet. A wet wipe is still smearing your caca on your tush. If you get a bidet, you order this bidet, and like I said, I'm not sponsored. I don't know why everyone doesn't have one at this point. You get it and you'll understand what I'm talking about. And then all you have to do at the end of your poop, tap it with a tissue. You don't have to smear it so that you get dingleberries or anything, because your ass is going to be wet at that point. All you got to do is tap it, lightly tap it, like a gentle tap on your tush tush. And then you're good to go. Is that bad for your skin or something? No, nothing wrong with wet wipes. It's just, it's a step above a Neanderthal. How will it help, Billy? I think milk causes bloating. Yeah, I don't think milk is good for you when you have a stomachache. I'm not human. Neither am I, John Roberts. You and I both. I am AI. You are AI. We are all AI. JJ not. My answer that I am neurodivergent would have helped a lot to know earlier, but oh well, now I know. Mac, learn from our mistakes, like HS said. You need to name your bunny after the dress. That would be a good idea, Laura. I like that idea. Hey man. No, but the customers gives me a lot of thank you cards, but the customers still put tips in. Okay, got it. So you still do get it. They know the workaround. Rexy. Hey, that's not a bad name. I like that, Laura. That would be pretty cool. I got to remember that one. I've taken my meds, but they haven't kicked in yet. Okay, guys, gonna have fun in poker. Sounds good. Wait, so MST, are you gonna join us in poker? Guys, we're all gonna go on the Discord. If you haven't, the Discord link is on my YouTube channel, on my profile. Click on that, and it'll take you directly to the Discord. And it'd be fun. We play poker on there. We're gonna be playing poker right now. And for those of you who want, I'll be also jumping on Funky K's live stream. He's going to be going live, and he's going to be live streaming the poker session. In case you want to watch it there. In case you don't play poker and you just want to hang out, at Funky K. Have a good night, MST. How was Pani Puri? Was fantastic, Shayaz. It was amazing, man. My mom made it and she sent it over. It was really good. Welcome. We are going to be ending the live stream right now. If you guys want to connect and keep in touch off the live stream, join the Discord. No pressure at all. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. It really helps a lot with the channel. Helps more than you know. And I just want to say good stream. Have a good night. Thanks a lot, Star Smoth. Have a good night, John Roberts, Jay, Cuzzy Cuz, Laura Wallflower, Karen, HSecurity, thank you for the stream. Of course, anytime. Thank you for joining. Marky Mark, Trish, Carvana, Kyle, Amy, MST, Nivas, all you guys. Thank you so much. I said Kyle already. Carvana, I said MST, Let's Mow the Lawn, JJ Knott, Billy Elliott, Haley, Shivani, VMG, ET, even though she joined in way too late, Sarah, of course, Ryzen, Blue, Mac, Josh Williams, Jason, Ninth Gate, Colorin and Ballin, our new subbed for today. Thank you for answering the questions as well. Semerfil for the input. Sia, I think she's not here, but Vayu, JIK, Survival. All right, I think I got most of you guys. Rishit, all of you guys. Love and respect to all of you. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night or a good morning, depending on which part of the world you're in. Take care. Thank you so much. Have a good night.